Man, another week of college football and another L taken by the Texas A&M Aggies and head coach Jimbo Fisher. Now, Tater Too Real, why are you making this video? Because I am sick and tired of all you Texas A&M fans keep making excuse for Jimbo Fisher. Where were all these excuses at when Kevin Sumlin was the head coach? I was reading some articles and reading some comments from the Texas A&M fan base, and again, it's more and more excuses for Jimbo Fisher's performance. He is not a very good head coach. If you compare Jimbo Fisher's record and Kevin Sumlin's record, they're very, very similar. What is the big difference between the two coaches? The difference is the money that Texas A&M owes Jimbo Fisher. Jimbo Fisher's buyout is $78.6 million. Now, I know on the surface that looks like a lot of money, but this is Texas we're talking about, the oil capital of this country, and they have a lot of rich boosters that can fork that bill. So what is the problem with Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M? It's the same old story, guys. It seems to me that as long as Jimbo Fisher is the head coach at the Texas A&M University Aggies, there will be a cap on each season. Tater Too Real, what do you mean by a cap? The cap is 8 to 9 wins max, maybe not even be bowl eligible, because we just saw what happened last year with Texas A&M. They went 5-7, and this was on the heels of having the #1 recruiting class in the nation. The #1 recruiting class in the nation, guys, and they went 5-7. So for a lot of you Texas A&M fans out there that are being delusional, keep on rooting for Jimbo Fisher to stay there, because you're just going to make it easier for all the other SEC teams to advance and win and become bowl eligible, because that program is mediocre right now. It's very, very mediocre. And I don't care what nobody say, but we lost our starting quarterback, blah, 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 blah. Guys, it's something new every single year. Can you definitively say that Texas A&M will be better next year? Can you say that? No, you cannot, because the recruiting class isn't as good. Even with the #1 recruiting class, they finished 5-7. And I guarantee you this, guys. I guarantee you this. I'm willing to put my reputation, my page on the line to say this. I promise you, at the end of this season, there will be at least 20 players in the transfer portal from Texas A&M, because these players aren't stupid. They see where this program is headed, and it's headed nowhere. So if you're the decision makers at Texas A&M, after the season, go ahead and pull the plug on Jimbo Fisher. Go ahead and interview Deion Sanders, interview Mike Elko, and just find the right guy that can bring the program where you want it to be. And stop making excuses for Jimbo Fisher. I don't care what nobody says. You guys owe Kevin Sumlin a lot of credit. Kevin Sumlin is the reason why, one of the reasons why Texas A&M is a respected program right now. He grew the brand of the Texas A&M Aggies and everything else. So you guys need to give Kevin Sumlin more credit than you've given him. Jimbo Fisher hasn't proven anything. Deion Sanders, Mike Elko should be next. This is your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too real. Holla.